I am here. 13 minutes late. Properly late. How goes things and stuff? Today I'm playing Minecraft. Last time, what did I do? I made a business, I think. I made animal enclosures. I made a pig pen and a sheep pasture, or a fold, I guess it's called. I don't think I finished the sheep fold, but it's rough bits are there. I'm not exactly sure if I did anything else. Did I do a business? I thought I did. No, I might have finished up the bakery. Or the cook area, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not a bakery specifically, but you know, there's food being prepared there anyhow. I don't think I did anything else after that. I think it was a pretty short one last time because I had some stuff to do. Maybe. I don't remember. Or I was just tired. That's very possible. Anyway. But yeah, the plan for today is to chill. You know, it's what it is. Maybe get some iron if possible. Because I am woefully low on iron and diamonds. If I happen to come across diamonds, that'd be great. But I'm not, like... not gagging for diamonds. I got my armor, so... be alright. Hay bales to breed llamas, huh? That's a lot. Alright, well, good to know. Spoilers. Hey, Patat, good job on the first redeem. Well done. I suspect you're playing Palia still, so you probably can't hear me, but... good job. Enjoy Palia. I should try it at some point. Yeah, see, find iron. I knew that from last time, too. And maybe time in 2, I don't know, whatever, yeah. Animal enclosures, I think I kept all the stuff on me. Yeah, just to remind myself that's what I needed to do. There's the fold. I don't exactly know how much more needs to be done over there. I know I tied up some of the sheep. They can't get over this, can they? No. I think it's almost done. I think I was just like linking it up to the back wall here with fences. Then I'll have to like double check that they can't get over the fences. And that no monsters can like fall in, probably. Although maybe that's not really worth the effort, because I could probably just I don't know what the like the fall limit is for creatures before they just like refuse to jump off. Maybe like 4 or 5 blocks. I'm not sure. Sometimes they just fall from like super high and die instantly. So maybe not. But I could just make this like a sheer wall. You know, maybe it'd be easier to add dirt. I've got a lot of dirt in storage. Just want to have enough that I don't have to worry about things ambushing me if I happen to be in the sheep pen. Which I often will be because I need to decorate and they give me wool. I might also make a gate here just to like expedite the process of getting to the house, maybe. And back, of course. The villagers eating all my crops is really annoying. It's like... I don't know what to do about that, but I'm annoyed. I guess I could like set up a mechanism. Like I could use like an iron door and a button so they can't get in. Probably. Maybe. I don't really know how it works. I think that's how it used to be, is that like nothing could get in unless you had a pressure plate. So I assume it's the same. I need regular wood right now. All my tools are about to break, which is why I needed iron. Yeah. I got 3 blocks, but that'll be the end of it. I have a lot of copper still, but I haven't been using copper for obvious reasons. We got a little bit left, but not really enough. I got 1 of each tool. How's my armor looking? Bad. I have some spare armor. Not very much, though. And I have a spare shovel or 2 there. I don't expect I'll need them, but I have them. The boots are for sure busted, so let's just repair those. No, chest piece is okay. That was pointless. It's fine. Hey X4, how you doing? You're not new, but hello regardless. Copper. Yeah, you got copper armor. It's like above like leather but below iron. I don't know why they don't have like chainmail. Chainmail's been in the game forever, but you can't like make it for whatever reason. Which I've always found a bit strange. This bow is crazy strong. I need to figure out how to like repair it. I guess I could repair it at the anvil. Makes sense. Do I need torches? I suppose I need some. I don't know what to do. Never figured out what the brush is for. We have a diamond pick with silk touch I never use. I also have a sword with sharpness 3 that I haven't been using. I don't know if I should repair that or like go to the other town and like reclaim it for like a diamond or whatever. I hardly know her, of course. I hardly know her. Because like I've got diamond tools here. I would need to repair with diamonds. Obviously. Oh, that's the fortunate. That doesn't go there. That goes over here where it was earlier. Yeah, I don't think I need this many shovels. Maybe that's probably why I put them away. It won't. I'm not planning on digging up dirt that much. But yes, indeed. The one day I don't treat that like a genuine question, you're not gonna do it. And I'm gonna feel silly. But I feel silly every time anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know if I should just leave this like very natural as it is, or if I should like change it to be more conforming to like, well, not conforming, but like make it more sort of smooth so that when I like try to get up here, I don't have to jump so many times. Okay, I think like I just want it to be like I said, tall enough that monsters probably won't jump down into the pen. I'm not going to put a fence up here because that's annoying. Now, like that's probably high enough. Well, maybe not there. Maybe that needs to be like... Maybe that'll do. I don't know. If I did that, I might as well just do this. Lower this down a bit. Like so. Boy, cried wolf. Yeah, kind of like that. And yeah, I'll even out this as well. The fences aren't even up to the wall yet, so... Still don't have it going. And we'll push it back a little bit further too, just to like, you know, make it make sense. Well, not really make sense, but you know. So that the creatures can't jump over it, same as before. Or walk over it, rather. They don't tend to jump that often. Yeah, because then that'll go from here up to here. And that'll stop them getting in. I just need to get the wood to do it. I don't know exactly where I should put torches down here, so I'll just drop them where I think they need to go. Like, it's otherwise done. Just that part's important to fix up. Skeletons spawn with chainmail in this version? I think so. I don't know. It updated to the... Oh, interesting. Could scrape off the oxidization, apparently. That was an accident. But I guess good to know. Not that I plan on doing that, because I imagine it damages my axe. But yeah, I don't know. I know that I've seen skeletons with chainmail, I think, but I'm not sure how recently I did that and which version it was. Because they released the like baby animals update fairly recently. And I'm not sure if that changed anything other than adding the baby animals. Why do the trees look so strange? I guess it's just the light from the shaders. I have some soup today that I plan on slurping throughout the stream. It's I'm gonna try not to do it audibly. I'll probably mute myself every time, but if I forget to unmute, let me know. Remember, if there's like 30 seconds of silence, that's not normal. See something, say something. But the last time I think I had soup is I forgot to unmute myself for like a good minute or something. And I think I was in the middle of a rant or something too when I was doing it, so that was the wrong one to put there. Oh, whatever. So, you know, you missed out on a good talking. See something. Well, you know. Like figuratively, you know, like when somebody says, "Oh, I see," you know, like as an understanding. You know, if you understand that I'm not speaking for more than 30 seconds, something's wrong. So you got to say something. Or, you know, maybe I passed out. You gotta wake me up, yelling in chat. Maybe, you know, use the, I don't know, one of the notification sounds. I guess all those are pay options. Never mind, don't do that. Well, unless you want to, I guess you can do that. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Kind of. I guess I did just tell you to make sure I'm unmuted. That works, yeah, maybe. But you only got 3 of those to stream. So, gotta use them sparingly. Oh, there's water down there. I think it's 3. Maybe it's 2 per person. Gotta collaborate. Is that my... No, that's just the trees. It looked like my bridge. I was like, dang, my bridge is right over there. That's weird. I don't remember being there. Okay, so there is a ravine here if I want to look for iron. This feels pretty close to one of my other mines. I don't remember where it is, though, so maybe there's something here. Maybe there's not. Who knows? It's a mystery. And down there, there's like it's a cool formation, a big old tunnel through that mountain, I bet, but... Dunno. Oh, there's an entrance to the ravine right down here. Is that noise in the game? That was creepy. I hope that was in the game, otherwise something scary's happening outside. You limited to 3 hard works per stream? Well, you know, it's per person. You know, it's easily abused, that notification. The dings need to be like a reward, you know, you can't have them every time. It's like in you know, when you in super wash, power wash. You know, when you're doing real good, it goes ding, ding, ding. Critical. It has a cooldown. It has a cooldown and a limit. I've learned my lesson about cooldowns long ago, and I'll never forget. Are you pretty full? Oh, it is. What if I pass out and need to spam it to wake you up? Well, then we're out of luck, and I'm going for a longer stream. I need the money anyway. The ad revenue for sleeping streams are probably pretty good. Boink. No, that was a joke, because people exploit that system a lot. There's a ravine here. You feel bad for the I'm only sleeping dev? Yeah, I haven't seen the game, so I don't know what it's about, but I would be really annoyed if everybody was using my game category to not play my game. And like every time you see it, you're like, oh, somebody's playing oh no, they're not. Like, I'm sure people play it, I just have never seen it used as the game. No. I don't need coal that badly. But I guess it's fine. I have something to do. I did say I'd be like relaxing today, so there's not much more relaxing in Minecraft than just mining holes. To soft piano music. I feel like I don't remember Minecraft having so much piano music. I wonder if they just kept on adding piano songs, or if they always did and I just never realized. So we got most of the surface coal. Some of it there. I'm not going to go for that one. That's on the edge. They've definitely been adding more songs. Oh yeah, for sure they're adding more songs. I just mean that, like, the songs that I do remember, I feel like were... I don't know, maybe they were piano too. I think of them as songs specifically on Kalimba because I play them on Kalimba now. So I think I might have misremembered what instrument they were on purely because I play them on a different instrument than they originally were on. I don't even, like, I'm sure, like, people knew about Kalimbas back then, but I don't think they were nearly as, like, popular as they are now. Like, everybody has a Kalimba now. Because they're easy to play, and they sound pretty. I recently got a video recommended to me of, I think they were Japanese, person playing a kalimba. I don't know why, but they had a bunch of pistachio shells attached to their kalimba, But they were playing it like crazy fast, and I was like, dang, that's impressive. And then like at the end of the video that they were playing it, they turned it and they had another kalimba like piano set on the back of it, and I guess they were playing both sides at the same time. And I'm like, damn, god, man. Like making me look worse. Like, it's really impressive and super cool, but sometimes when I see somebody do something so impressive that I also, like, do, but at, like, a worse level, I get so disappointed. I'm like, it was really cool, and then suddenly they, like, showed the second side of the kalimba, and I'm like, oh my god, man, it's better than I thought it was. That was so sad. But also, again, really impressed. Do I have any pumpkin pie in here? I don't. I should probably replace this with pork chops. But yeah, I don't know who it was, because they had a Japanese name, so I couldn't find it. I mean, I imagine if you type in, like, kalimba pistachios, you'll probably find it. But it was really impressive. I don't remember what song they were playing, just something. Something fast. I love that. I love that for me. That slurp noise when I was trying really hard to be quiet. It is the way. Anytime you try to be quiet, you gotta end up being loud. It's like washing dishes in the middle of the night. Okay, I'm gonna go finish up this fence and then untie my sheep so they can roam around their new paddock or fold, and then I can go get more sheep and put them in here. I don't know what I was planning to do with this. I think I was just putting more dirt in here for them. Like, I'm not sure they'll ever come in here to, like, hang out. There's no, like, animal beds, as far as I can tell. I mean, maybe they'll, like, understand that that's, like, a roofed area, and they'll go in there to, like, get out of the rain or something. I don't know, but... I'm not sure how animals behave in the game. Alright. So, I mean, like, that's probably fine. I mean, you might be able to drop from there down, so maybe I'll go dirt up that edge there, but I think everywhere else has been blocked off now. So aside from maybe putting a gate between, like, that spot there, so I can get, like, through here, I think we're good. Just knock that out, it's fine. I'm sure the villagers will love to just grab all of my food off the ground before I get it put back in its chest. Just want those. Okay. I'm gonna make a workbench here. And then a single fence gate right here. That's not where I wanted that. There you go. Now you can get between the sheepfold and the... I'm hoping that the villagers don't open that and let the sheep in. Maybe that's a bad idea, actually. Now that I've given it a second of thought, I think that actually is a bad idea. They're just gonna cause the sheep to roam into my garden. Well, their garden now, I suppose, but still, I don't want them in there. Makes it harder to find. That one little leaf in the sky is annoying me so much. Very Minecraft, but also... Okay, we got our 7 leads. So let's go get some more sheep over here then. They live here now. I could make another chest in here for wool. No, I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll put the shears in here, actually. Maybe I will make a chest purely for shears. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make like an item frame and put them in here. That way I can, you know, have them available without using an entire storage. It's not going to get used for anything. I still have no idea how the apiaries work, or the beehives, whatever. I think I have shears, but... Oh, they're not that damaged. I thought they'd be a lot more damage than that. I'll make a second pair. Just keep those in here. I'll put the used ones out there. Now, is an item frame leather, or is it wool? I think that it's leather. I think wool is a picture frame. Yeah, okay. You found a Japanese person playing a kalimba decorated with pistachios, but it's not double-sided and the music isn't particularly fast. Interesting. There must be more of them than one. Maybe I like stumbled into like a weird like challenge genre of kalimba playing. Competitive kalimba. Okay. Let's go ahead and just close that so nothing gets out. Definitely had a couple of them snap. Sorry, you're not allowed to leave. Call this place Hotel California. Oh, there it is. Okay, I guess I'll just hang on to these then. But yeah, I mean, I don't, like... I mean, it's very possible to just have, like, multiple videos or something. And the one I just happened to have seen was where they were playing fast. Or, it could be a different person. You never know. Could be anything. Could be anyone. Could be you. Could be me. It could even be. Get in here. Come on, man. Apparently we lost 2 sheep. I guess one of them just wandered in on their own. Okay, got all our 7 back. Looking good. All the sheep are here. I mean, I need more sheep over there still, but... There you go. Let's go back over there and get some more sheep. I wonder if there's an auto walk button. Probably. Well, I guess without the ability to go up hills, you'd stop walking pretty quick. I think there is an accessibility setting to auto jump or something like that. Maybe that's a mod. There's definitely a mod that adds auto jump. Or like step up, which allows you just like to walk into blocks and step up automatically. Like there's definitely a mod for that. I remember that one. I think maybe the auto jump is like vanilla, and the step up is a mod to have something similar, but it works better. I hate that the animals really want to get out, because I have to keep on killing them, because I'm not going to like corral them back in. But I need them to like all come out here, and they just like to hang out without moving. I did not mean to grab the horse. But yeah, the pistachio decorations are very strange, because they do add like a sound to like the playing. I'm not sure if it's a good sound, but it's a different sound, and it's very odd to see. There's like a string of pistachios attached to a kalimba. I remember the comment or something like in relation to it is that like, like it was just like something silly like, oh, it was the decorations were delicious or something. It's like really stupid, literally a stupid little comment that I thought was cute. Where that? Which sheep is it? There you are. Okay. It's taking me all day to do this. You're a mason. What's that? Is that the lodestones? Maybe. 10 clay for a diamond. No, not a diamond, an emerald. I don't think that's worth it. Clay's like not hard to get, but like I don't know how like common it is. I feel like you only find it in certain areas. There's not like that much of it in those areas. I guess we don't use it for anything, it's probably fine. Just exchange it for emeralds. Okay. I don't know why I had leather on me, but I remembered I murdered a cow. Okay, well, sheep's done. Sheepfold is done, so I'll put away my dirt, keep one for trash blocks, and I'll put away my wood. And I guess I'll go looking for iron out there. I do need to get more pickaxes that aren't just like my best pickaxe. I feel like I remember in the old days of Minecraft, back, you know, a long time ago, you know, when I was playing vanilla, before this attempt, that I feel like I used diamond for like everything. Did they make diamond like way harder to find, or am I just like being too like cautious with the diamond that I have instead of just using it for tools? Like, I don't know. Ooh, efficiency 3 is kind of fun on it, but only, I mean, like, I guess, yeah, go for it. It's 2 levels. I'm not really using it for anything else. Fortune 1. I have a Fortune 3, I think, yeah. Sharpness and knockback, nah. I guess a Fortune, probably not terrible. Not like useful. I have a better Fortune pickaxe, but it doesn't hurt to have another. Fortune is pretty useful, even if it's, you know, not great. Answer? No, I don't need an answer to that one. I suspect that the way that diamonds have been like spawned in now are just different. After they probably changed how after they changed the cave systems. Or if that's not the case, then they're probably just exactly the same. Because I haven't been strip mining. Like, strip mining was a thing that you used to do for diamond. You would, you'd pick a direction, mine here, and just go on for 100 blocks or whatever at, like, level 16 or something. I don't remember exactly, but you just find diamonds because that was, like, the most common spawn, like, level, and also you just go straight through the chunks. But I'm sure there was a more efficient way to do it, but that's how I remember doing it back in the day. But it's fine. I don't need to know the answer. I just find them on the surface when I'm underground sometimes. Maybe I'll do a strip mine eventually, but I'm not, like, struggling. I have diamond armor and things, and I'm not, like, in a hurry to, like, get all the diamond ever. Pumpkins are grown. That's nice. I wonder why these lanterns haven't oxidized. Did I make these waxed? Are these waxed lanterns? It might be. I did wax some lanterns at one point, but I don't know which ones. It might be those. This very quiet song. I think it's like a replaying. I don't know, whatever. It's like a replaying of one of the other songs. It plays it very briefly in the background, very quietly, but it reminds me of the Stanley Parable elevator song. Every time I hear it, I don't think that song is specifically Stanley Parable. I imagine it's Kevin MacLeod, if I had to guess, but it might be. You never know. But it reminds me a lot of that. Just the way that the music starts making noise and sort of stops. There's a pool of water down here. I should probably check and see if I can actually do anything with that. Like, you can put lanterns underwater, but you can't, like, hold them out like torches. No. I do wish you could actually use, like, the lanterns and torches as lights, like Terraria. There was a mod for that a long time ago. Maybe even it was in vanilla at one point. I don't remember. I know they had a thing they were trying to, they were talking about burning out torches, but they changed that. Well, we're back out here now. I guess I was planning to go to this cave over here, too, at some point, so I guess I'll go there now. Well, that's promising. It's certainly a cave. Not a very big cave, unfortunately. And it is surrounded by water, or submerged in water, which means I probably can't go anywhere in it. Might just be a cool looking area. Not actually useful to me. I think Optifine had dynamic lighting with torch in hand. That might have been it, yeah. Minecraft was, like, really bad optimization-wise a long time ago. Like, if you had anything, like, short of, like, a pretty decent, like, rig, you would have to run Optifine. Like, if you played on a laptop, Optifine was, like, necessary. I feel like it was called OptiMine at one point, but I don't remember. Maybe that was a different mod inspired by Optifine or something. I definitely remember OptiMine as well as OptiFine. There were definitely two mods with those two names. I don't remember which ones were which, but I thought they did the same stuff. Never heard of OptiMine. I mean, maybe it was just maybe it was like a mining edition. Maybe it was just like one of the ones that like, oh, you press a button and it lets you mine the entire vein instantly kind of thing. But I remember there being a mod called OptiMine. Alright, well, this cave's explored. Unless I got... Oh, I didn't... I guess I haven't looked underwater. Dunno. Yeah, I don't know either. It's fine. It's not important. Optifine is a thing now, and if OptiMine was a thing at one point, I don't think it is now. If I like open my laptop, which, you know, is 15 years old or whatever, I don't know. It's not that old, but I don't know how old it is. It's quite old. I bet I could find the old mods I used to play. Okay, well, that bodes well. I was gonna go mine up this coal, but maybe I'll wait. Check out down here first. Oh, that was fast. The caves are cool, but they sure are confusing, huh? Okay, well, I think that's a dead end. There's a little bit up there, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Yeah. No iron in the cave. I think iron's probably deeper than I am right now. I don't love how common coal is. Not coal, copper. Copper's like, feels like it's like replaced iron in like the commonality of like resources. Like, it's fine that like copper exists, but it feels like copper has like taken like 70 to 80% of iron's original spawn limit or whatever. And it's a lot less useful. I guess it's for decoration, so you want a lot of it, but I don't want to decorate with copper. So I don't want a lot of it. Like, I like the lanterns, ow. But that's about it. I can give or take the blocks. The tools are useful, but again, they're worse than iron. But they're just better than wood. Or stone, I mean. They're better than wood, too, but I don't know. Okay, well, we found all there is to find around here. I mean, again, I need to go back into that other cave that we're now away from. And check underwater, probably, but dunno. I thought that golden chest piece was like a loot. I thought it was coming out with a loot. Passing over here, X4. Coolio. You take care. Have a good one. well, this is not going well. I've decided to go a very inconvenient route. Also, I wonder if resources spawn on like a world height or like a land height. Like, would iron be like if I'm at like level, I don't know, 150, 200, would iron be like at like level 100 here, or would it still be at like level like 70 or whatever the default spawn is? But I'd have to dig like way further down because I'm up higher in the mountains. As if like iron hasn't been displaced by tectonic shifts and stuff. Well, there's a cave there, but again, it's just, I need to look for ravines, I think. There was a ravine somewhere out there in the wilderness that I came across, but... Oh, dandelions. I assume. Oh, wildflowers, sure, whatever. There's the ice mountain, so the portal's like right over there. My only landmark in the game is the ice mountain. Is that lava, or have I been in that cave? Or that area? It's lava, okay. Ah. That was promising for a second. Well, actually, water, maybe. This is a ravine. I don't want to look at you. Sorry, I didn't mean to look at you. There's lava down here, so it seems. Oh, it's glowberries. I forgot those two things. Inconsiderate, attacking me from behind while I'm facing your allies. Or a strategy. I do kind of like the when fiction does like the zombie that sort of remembers who they were to like an extent. Like a soldier zombie will like remember just different like tactics for fighting, stuff like that. I don't have any other examples. Like a cook zombie will make a nice like pizza. I don't know. All the other zombies will pay their zombie coins from the zombie like coinery to buy their zombie pizzas. But no, for in like actuality, I like the idea that like even though they've like lost their, you know, life and humanity, that they sort of have a level of like muscle memory involved with their behaviors that have that cause them to be like effective at previous jobs they once did. Oh, that's nothing. I guess I'll just leave this place. After I have a drink of soup. Very good. I'm not eating it now, but I bought some clam chowder as a treat for myself, but because I'm lactose intolerant, it's also going to be a punishment. I love clam chowder. It's my favorite soup, I think, probably. Maybe. Well, I don't know. Cheese and broccoli's good. I guess it kind of... It depends on the day, I suppose. I think I have the most, like, memories associated with clam chowder. The most good memories. Maybe it's not my favorite. But it's up there, definitely. But again, I think it's situational. There's probably depends entirely on like how I'm feeling that day or whatever. I think there's too much water in these caves. I think I should probably just leave this place. Go back home. Where I can actually like like find caves that aren't completely like flooded. There used to be this restaurant. It's closed down, but there used to be this restaurant in my hometown that we used to go to. I don't know, like once every like month or two, as like a special outing, and they had like the best clam chowder that like I've ever had, and it made me love clam chowder like no matter what. Like no matter how good or bad it is, basically, just because like it had such a good impression on me. And I'm like really upset because I did once, a long time ago, find a brand of clam chowder that tasted almost exactly like it, and then I forgot what the brand was. And the only brands that they like stock in stores now are like Campbell's, because they've got like a monopoly on soups, basically. I mean, there's different ones, but they're very, very rare to find. And I like Campbell's, but like, whatever that one brand of soup was that I found for like 2 or 3 months and then never again. It's so frustrating because it was so close to the best clam chowder I've ever had. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was really close. And like, I'm not good at cooking clam chowder. So there's no way I could, and I'm also not good at like making things taste like other things. So like, even though I'm good at cooking, if I was making a clam chowder, I think I would struggle to make it taste the way I want it to. And because everybody has their own like recipes for how to make things, there's like no easy way to like get the kind you want. Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. Okay. I don't know why I never thought to do that before. But there's a lot of like mock-up recipes online of it, because apparently a lot of people like it. So I just googled restaurant clam chowder, and it came up with like a bunch of results of like people trying to mimic the flavor. So if I ever decide to make clam chowder myself, if I'm brave enough to buy and cook clams, then I'll try to make it with one of those recipes. It'll be an experience. Yeah, I don't know why. I was always looking for the soup that tasted like the clam chowder that I had from the restaurant. I never even considered looking up the recipe for the restaurant's clam chowder. I had another restaurant, like a chicken restaurant. Well, it was a Chinese restaurant. We always got chicken there. That closed down when I was like a teenager. And we were all like really disappointed that we like that restaurant went down because it was great and it was like reasonably priced. And I was like, dang, well, I guess we'll never have that chicken again. And I ended up talking to somebody who worked there, and they they like grabbed all the recipes for all they like copied all the recipes down for all the stuff, like all the chicken recipes and all the fried rice recipes, that kind of thing. And I ended up like taking the fried chicken recipe and like writing it down somewhere and giving it to like my grandmother, and then I have no idea where it went, and I'm really annoyed because like I wish I had that recipe to try, but I just didn't think I don't think to like write it down. Otherwise, I can look online again for that one and see if that recipe's on. But that restaurant was like not nearly as popular, and I feel like Chinese restaurants are pretty common. And also the name of it was very generic, so I feel like it probably wouldn't be the same even if I could find it. Even if I could find one called that. So, even though I would like to check and see if I can find it. It's a matter of like, also like, you know, it's fried chicken is like a nightmare to make. If you're like, you have to like kind of commit to using a lot of oil and like breading and stuff like that, and you got to make sure you get all the spices you need before you start, that kind of thing. It's like it's tasty, but it does take like an amount of like dedication to making it, and like paying attention and, you know, measuring. It's not like a throw it together and let it cook sort of situation, which is what I'm very good at doing. I'm good at making things taste good, but I'm not like good at like following exact recipe instructions in a way that like pans out well. I'm like, oh, you need a tablespoon of salt or sugar or whatever. Sorry, not salt. Definitely not salt. Never a tablespoon of salt. You need a tablespoon of sugar. Well, I'll give it out. I'll scoop out some sugar. I'll chuck it in there. I'll use a tablespoon to scoop out the sugar. And you end up getting like a tablespoon and a half because it's like heaping, or a little bit less than a tablespoon because it's, you know, I shook it out. I'm like, it's good enough. But I'm very good at seasoning for taste, but I'm not great at following recipes. I've never been good at following instructions, I guess. I find it tedious and frustrating. But sometimes you gotta. It's an effort for me. Oh, there's my portal. Okay, I thought there was another cave entrance over here. Maybe it just didn't render in. Oh, there. Maybe this is it. Wow, that's deep, huh? There is water. I don't have that many ladders. I can go down, though. Portal's over there, so I might try to, like, position myself to go down that side. Oh, hey, look. Iron. Ain't that nice? Oh, there's actually an entrance to the cave over here. Maybe I don't have to ladder down. I do want those, though. I need any iron I can get. Oops. My efficiency broke more than I meant to. Isn't there more? Didn't I see like 3? Oh, up there, yeah. Okay, well. I guess I'll go for that too. If I must. I will stand by how I think it's such a big, like, mistake for them to have made these flowers blocks. It is so irritating when I'm, like, trying to put down a block and I can't because these flowers consider themselves a block. Whereas, like, grass does not do that. It's also a real big non-issue that I just am making an effort to be outraged about. Like, who cares? just whack it. Just punch it one time and it's fine. Okay, let's make sure I can get back up, too. It does go pretty deep. The only way back up is through the water. I mean, only easy way back up is through the water. It will make it easy to find my way back, I guess. Just go find the water. Yeah, you would be in here. Like, how do they survive, you know? Like, where's their sustenance? Are they just, like, subsisting purely on, like, people who fall into the caverns, or... I guess not. They blow themselves up, so they don't really live. They're not... They're, like, offensively, like, detonating, not defensively. And they're not, like, you know, porcupines who, you know, stab their quills into things. They're just blowing themselves up, like, to attack. Or like acid beetles maybe would be a better example. Which also die to attack. Maybe like bees who die to attack. Yeah, but bees usually are are also defensive. Like, they don't just like actively attack you because you're like unless you're like, you know, menacing the hive, right? Or like you know, they perceive you as a threat. Depends on the bees, I suppose. But what other, like, you know, ecological sort of impact do creepers have? Maybe there's a queen somewhere? Ooh, queen creeper seems kind of rough. Although queen creeper probably doesn't explode on death. Well, probably doesn't blow themselves up to die. That'd be a very bad way to maintain a colony. Do queen bees also die when they sting? Or do they have stingers? I feel like that'd be bad evolutionarily. No idea. I don't need coal. I have a lot of coal right now. I mean, I do need coal. I always need coal, but I would like. I'm here for iron and emerald if I find it. That's cool. We like emerald. I also need to go talk to the librarian again. I haven't done that in a while. And by a while, I mean this stream. It's a very narrow chasm that doesn't lead anywhere. Well, I guess it's not a chasm, it has a roof. A very narrow cavern, perhaps. I guess if there's nothing else, I'll just keep going down. It's a lot more down. I should make a faster way up than this. Oh, actually, I do remember. Like my friend a while ago Like the last streamer, the stream before, told me to put soul sand underwater. Because it boosts you upwards. Well, I assume that's why you told me. That's what it does. I don't remember if that's why they said to do it. I think they just told me it did something. But, you know, I would have probably never tried to do that, so I guess it's not, I'm not that mad about being spoiled on that, but... You know, it would have been a cool thing to discover on my own. I guess there's no water in the Nether, so I guess there's no really, like, probably no way I would have come across that, like, organically. Should probably look down while I'm eating to make sure I don't get caught off guard. We're getting into, like, the deep slate territory. Which I remember had diamonds in it. So... probably a pretty good bet there'll be more. I don't get blown up by this creeper while I'm dealing with the skeletons. Ah. Thank you for standing still. Very kind. Problem is with the deep slate, I think that there's that one, like, creature around deep slate biomes. Maybe not. Armored skeleton. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Freaking iron. Freaking iron, dude. God dang, freaking iron. Crap, man. Iron. I don't know. That was a meme reference. That might be kind of obscure. I don't remember anything about it, really. But there was like this guy who was like just like making like a Facebook post or something. He just kept saying like 4 words over and over again. And it was like steak, like yeah, like I think fuck and shit. Like he just kept saying those 4 words a bunch of times, over and over again. And it was like really annoying, but like it's kind of grown on me as being like sort of funny. So if I ever like find it in the wilderness, I'm like, I remember that. And I think about it occasionally too. Just sort of activates my brain every once in a while when I say something that's like vaguely similar. Well, there's a lot going on here. Light, light, like light. This is where my torches reside. In the white pouch. I don't know how I'm gonna make sure I find my way back here. I did bring some sticks for torches. But I didn't bring that many. Torches and tools. God, this cavern's big. I'm definitely going to get lost. Oh no, I hear that witch. I gotta get it before it gets me. Oh, I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead, but not looking good. I pressed 4 to pull out my bow, because that's where it's supposed to be. It was on 5, and that got me hit. In video games, ranged weapon is always on 4. In shooter games, it's my sniper rifle. In Terraria and Minecraft, it's whatever ranged weapon I have. Five is shotgun. One is melee, 2 is pistol. 3 is like rapid fire gun. And in Minecraft and Terraria, it's sword, pickaxe, axe. It has always been that way. Gives me a little bit of an opportunity to eat. Okay. Are they hiccuping? Is that the noise they're making? Maybe. Inventory's full. I didn't bring any wood. I only brought sticks. Had I brought some wood, I could have made myself a chest and like a very like base, like a very like low effort base for emergencies. Oh, there was my sword. There goes my sword. Axes are weapons too. I don't want to use the axe as a weapon, but axes are weapons too. I think axes do more damage than swords. But there's a reason. I think the swords have better enchantments. Something? Maybe not. No, I guess they don't. Maybe there was maybe they did in like one of the versions of Minecraft. I'm just misremembering. Could be that as well. Who knows? Where's my trash hole? I need a trash hole. There you go, just... Alright, well. There's the trash hole. I don't need gold, but I do like gold. It is shiny. It's a trap. There's a trap. There was water in that gold. There's water in them there hills, gold, whatever. Damn it. Stop. Man, I knew you were coming for me. I just knew there was going to be a creeper there somewhere. I don't know if I saw it earlier and subconsciously I just realized it was going to come for me, or if I just, like, assumed that it would be. Just by way of how long it had been since I'd seen the last one. But I knew. Damn. Oh, now that I've switched it back to 4, I'm confused. This happens in games so often for me. Like, I'll rebind a control that I don't like because it's like a different control than the one I'm used to. Like, Control and C is a big one for this. Different games use Control and C for different things. And so I'll be like, okay, well, I need my crouch, my toggle crouch to be on C, or, you know, my hold to crouch on Control, or something like that, you know. And I'll be like playing the game and like doing stuff, so I won't like worry about it. But then like mid-game, I'll be like, damn, I really need to switch those because I'm playing another game that has the same controls but slightly different. And then I'll like change them, and then immediately start making the mistake of pressing the wrong button because it was the right button originally, and I'm used to playing this game with that button constantly. And I'm sure that's not like a unique thing, but it is really annoying to like be used to a control scheme and then change it because it's unfamiliar in the context of a different game. And then regret it immediately because you're used to it. And it's annoying because it's the wrong controls. This is only somewhat related to that little, like, tangent, but... I have a friend, one of my friends. Like, I always say I have a friend. Usually when I'm talking about something that I find a little strange, it's the same friend. That's almost always the case. I have a friend who has played like 3 or 4 games for like half their life. And they continue to play them. And I've talked about them before. They play Mapinogi, they play Warframe, and they played Second Life. And so they always default all their controls to whatever those controls were in those games. And I find it like really strange because like I'm pretty okay like most of the time. Very rarely do I change controls in games. I'm usually pretty good at getting used to the controls of the game because usually they're laid out in a way that's, you know, meant to make the game play a certain way or whatever. And I'm not like criticizing them at all with this. I just think it's strange that they'll always change their controls to be the exact same controls no matter what game they're playing. If it has like a similar mechanic here or there, but it makes helping them really difficult because they're like, oh, what button is this? And I'm like, well, it was this, but clearly it's not that for you anymore. I just got a notification on my phone, but I have no idea what it was because it's not popping up. What was that? What was that notification? What do you want from me? I don't need notifications from my weather app. What happened? Did it update? I don't need to know that there might be rain tomorrow. Thank you, I guess. I don't need that notification at 1:30 a.m. Thanks very much. If I was a normal human being, I would be asleep right now. That would piss me off. Why would it do that? Oh wow, my bow's not killing them outright like it used to. That's weird. I mean, no, it could never kill zombies. It could kill skeletons and creepers. But not zombies. Not zombies and not witches, I don't think. Oh. Hello, Enderman. Oh, I forgot my sword had Bane of Arthropods on it. I'm not a huge fan of having an Enderman nearby. It's a big open area, so it's unlikely I'll look at them, but possibility's always there. I do need to, like, mark where I came from somehow. I can remember how to get back. My tactic in the Nether isn't going to work quite as well in this place. I can use dirt, but dirt's kind of a normal earthy material, so it might be hard to, like, actually notice. I think it was this way. I'd have to go, like, look. It's not that way. Where was it? Was it over here? Yeah, it was right here. Okay. So then this way. Anyway, so yeah, like I was, like, saying, is, like, occasionally we'll be playing a game together. And, they'll, like, oh, I don't remember what the button is for, I don't, like, missiles. And I'm like, well, you know, it's, you know, Control G or whatever. And they're like, oh, okay. And they press Control G and it, like, ungimbals their, like, their turrets or something. And they're like, that's not what it is. And I'm like, I don't know, you changed your controls. And it's just like, that happens so often. Like, I cannot help them in video games because they always change their controls. And I'm like, I'd love to help, but your controls are wrong. I'm sorry. It's like, no, this makes sense. It makes sense. R is roll. And I'm like, R is reload. R's been reload forever. What do you mean R is roll? No, reload is the thumb button on the mouse. And I'm like, mouse didn't used to have thumb buttons. Then why would that be your reload button? Anyway, so that's my minor, like, tangent. Like, it's not even a complaint. It's just weird to me. My tangent about my friend who plays games with me sometimes and has weird controls. And frequently forgets what controls they are. And I'm just saying, they'd probably not forget if they just left them on default. But I get that it's uncomfortable to remember new controls sometimes. I guess if I'm playing like a competitive game, I'll change the controls to like make the most sense in the moment. Like if I'm like panicking, what button might I press in like a hurry? Like I'll change some controls for that, but again, like that's just like if I was like playing like a MOBA or like a shooter, I might like put like melee on like Q or like F or something. It's like the sheer number of games that have like interact on E versus F, you know? Those ones are kind of confusing, but there's a lot of games that have melee as F, but very few games have E as melee. There are some, but not very many, so, you know, F would be a melee button, it's pretty good. Q is sometimes melee as well, but it's more often than not going to be like the quick menu. So if I have like I don't know, like a menu that I have to check really quickly, sometimes I'll put it on Q. Because I'm like, okay, well that makes sense. But if I'm ever playing like a MOBA, I played so much League that I remember those controls. You know, Q, W, E, R, and like 1 through 6 for the items or whatever. And yeah. And so you know, in like a panic, if I'm playing a MOBA, I'll oftentimes, like, I guess Deadlock is a good example. Deadlock has, like, 1 through 4 or whatever as their button prompts, plus, like, the buttons for their items, which is, like, Z, X, C, and V, I think. Which feels like a really baffling choice for a competitive shooter to have those buttons. They would require you to take your hands off the movement keys. Like, or you could use your thumb, I guess, but still. Point is, it's a weird one. But yeah, I would usually, you know, bind the controls to make sense if I was happening to be panicking based on like what games I've played that have the most common use for certain buttons. And of course, what games I played the most. Like, I've played a lot of modded Minecraft, so having E open the menu is like one of those big ones that's like really messing with my brain. Because E is interact a lot in games, and it's also F in a lot of games. F doesn't do anything in this game, but E opens menu. And so, like, if I'm playing a game, sometimes I'll press E to open the menu, just, you know, from muscle memory. And that just doesn't work sometimes. Diamond. Oh, I just realized I've been using my Fortune 3 pick this entire time on, like, iron, and I should have been saving it for diamond. I just didn't expect to find diamond, I guess. Well, I got like one more, maybe two more uses of it. Oh, yeah, nice. It actually worked. I gotta drop that quick before it looks blown up. I don't need rotten flesh. Get out of here. Okay, we got some diamond at least. Oop. Having shift be block is such an unintuitive control. Like, in every other game, shift is, like, sprint, basically. Not every game, but most games. But in Minecraft, shift is like sneak. Right-click could easily be block when you have a shield out. But I guess because Minecraft uses... Ooh, hello, what is this? Oh, what is that? Calcite. Have I found this before? No, I haven't. Oh, a block of amethyst. Wow. Cool. I'm gonna take some of that. I don't know what I'll use it for, but it's pretty. Ooh, it's like a big old geode. Hey, it's my geode. Get out of here. I own this now. I claim this gigantic cavern as mine. Also, there's no deep slate here. Ow, man. They live here. Well, I mean, do they? They did live here. Once. But now I live here. I'm going to swap my... Okay, come on. Really? From that far away? I'm going to start using my Fortune 1 pick on these. And use my Fortune 3 for diamond specifically, now that I've found diamond here. So what is this then? Is this just amethyst? Oh, oh, like a monocular. What was that? What was all that about? What was that stuff? Show me more. I didn't get a chance to see that stuff. Oh yeah, you can't see recipes. You can't craft. That's annoying. Well, I saw that there was like a thing with the creature, the big guy. That material, that like creepy eldritch blue stuff. I wonder if I can grow this, because it looks like they... Oh, wait, hold on. They grow on those X blocks, maybe. Can I, like, take those? No. Okay, well, alright. I guess I'll, not have a full inventory of amethysts. And I won't be able to grow any at home. What okay. I doubt that amethyst grows. But what is it? Is it just like... What mineral is amethyst, like, comprised of? Is it just like a type it does grow? Huh? Like organically? Or is it like water trickles down in mineral deposits? Crystals grow? Do they? What the hell? I mean, I don't... I guess that's one of those things that, like, I feel like I probably knew, but, like, or have heard, but it doesn't make any sense to me. They're not living, so it must be, like water vapor or something accumulates on them or something, right? How do they grow? Okay, I think that's lit up, kind of. It's a bit dense in here. With pillars and things. Huh. Molecules arranged into patterns, like snowflakes crystallizing. Oh, for God's sake, I'm about to take a drink, man. Calm down. You just jumped off that pillar, didn't you? That was, like, the worst point they could have, like, attacked me. I was, like, in the process of, like, grabbing the drink. Which means I could have easily just, like, spilled it all over the place. Because I had to move my hand back quickly. I looked around. There was nothing around. Like, I literally ran through, lit up everything, and then looked around one more time to make sure. Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna hang out up here. And then I'll see the stuff coming. Molecules arranged into patterns like snowflakes crystallizing. Yeah, okay, I guess. I mean, I don't understand how it works, I guess, but I understand the words you're using. I guess I've definitely seen, like, time lapses of, like ice crystals forming in, like, I can imagine what a crystal looks like, but I just find that very interesting and strange. Like that? Okay, cool. Then I have an idea of how it works now. Very good. I don't know why. I just sort of assumed that crystals were like carbon, but for rocks rather than ice. Okay. I just assumed they were like just types of like like they were condensed, you know? What causes some things to do that and not others? Are all crystals different molecules, or are they different arrangements of the same molecules? I guess everything is the same molecules, isn't it? Amethyst is a type of quartz. There's a wide variety. Quartz in particular is silicon dioxide. Oh, alright. Topaz too? Maybe? Okay, I finished my soup. It was getting cold, so I wanted to finish it off. It's like getting cold. It was about room temperature. So I wanted to finish it off. Yeah, I guess that's one of those things that, like, I guess I sort of knew, but, like, not to, like, an extent that I could, like, reliably, like, say that I knew. There's a lot of things I sort of know like that. But not to the extent I'd be comfortable speaking on it with any amount of confidence. I threw my dirt away at some point. I needed that. Yeah, I needed that trash block for a reason. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back soon. Need to get living on that neophyte student culinary mindset. Gotta eat rice and beans, make bulk bowels, do some heavy lifting. How come? I mean, rice and beans are great, and they're really good for you. Full of all sorts of nutrients and things and stuff. I'm screwed. I need to pick up some blocks. This is exactly the reason I need blocks. Wikipedia says topaz is an aluminosilicate, so aluminum and silica? Then? Silicon? Silicone? Silicon? Silicone. Which one of those is... silicone and silicon I mix up a lot. Which I think is probably normal. For God's sake, man, what is with this water? Where does this water come from? Get this water out of here. What the hell? I guess there's a source tile in there somewhere. Yeah, right there. Right there. And right there. 3 source tiles. There we go. Ah, oh God, Minecraft water sucks. At least in Terraria, I can see where it's coming from, so I can stop digging into it. I just want this iron, man. Chill. Give me all this enticing, beautiful, lovely iron that I can't get because it's covered in water. Go away. Okay. It's a little bit more over here. Yoink. Just because you want to eat cheap and still have a fringe form preparation with the food you consume. As you said, it's satiating and full of nutrients. You mentioned that's a good way to get you into... to go to eating healthier. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Beans are fantastic. Black beans, delicious. Full of flavor. Like, there's lots of beans. Lots of beans to eat. You never... There's so many different varieties of beans. You'll never... You could like eat like different beans every day, and you know, have a great time. It's great. Love it. I really should buy more beans. They just like, there's like a vague pain to create, or like to like prep, because you have to, like, soak them in water for a while before you cook them. And I'm like, that's inconvenient. I want to eat them now. Give me the beans now. But yeah, very good. And of course, you can always have them with other things to make sure they're not, like, ever, like, boring. Because, you know, eating the same thing over and over can get kind of tedious, but, you know, just add a thing here or there to spice it up. Add some spices, you know. Get, like, a different, like, get a vegetable in there that's, like, different than usual. I don't know, get some cabbage or freaking load up on some, like, broccoli in there. Make, like, a bean soup instead of just, like, beans straight out, you know? Can make, like, a bean salad. I'm not a huge fan of those, but they're pretty common. People like them. I don't know why I did like that. That's just like kind of ruined the point of what I was trying to do. I was trying to use like less blocks to get up there. I just ended up using the same amount I would use if I was building without the silly technique. You know, counting. That silly technique. How long has water been translucent? It sort of missed the thick toxic blue shade it had earlier. Reminiscent the former patches. It could be the shader that I have on by default in the Bedrock version, for all I know. I bet if I turned off like the the visuals, or if I turned the visuals down to performance, it would probably fix it or change it back. Improved input response. Wait, what? Why is that not on by default? Makes the game react faster when you press buttons or move. I can't turn it on. Rude. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably that, though. It's probably just because I have the shaders on. Whenever I see people playing Minecraft now, it's either the Java version, which doesn't have the pretty lighting, or the Bedrock version, which does. I think the Java version has a mod that makes it look like this, but it doesn't perform the same. Like, it doesn't have, like, the reflections quite as they are. But I didn't. I tried to get the Java version working on the first day I tried to play it, and it was just chunking along. Really bad performance. I didn't feel like installing mods to make it run better. So I'm stuck with this Bedrock version. And honestly, it's fine. I don't have any complaints. Aside from the occasional, like, what feels like the game is lagging when I attack something. And, like, the weird, like, not being able to put a torch in your right hand for some reason. That bothers me, too. I'm sure there's other things, but those are the things I can think of off the top of my head. I guess I'm gonna have to go back. My tools are fine, but my torches are almost out. I do have more torches, but inventory is not looking great either, so might be a good idea just to head back. Maybe pick up my Fortune 3 diamond pick, so that I can come back out here and get it. I was just coming out here for iron, and I got 4 stacks. No, 3 stacks. The pork chops are not iron. How do I get out of here now? I don't know if I marked a way out. I don't think so. Oh, the amethyst, of course. I didn't need to because it was really obvious. Ooh, I didn't light up this area, though. I guess I didn't think I needed to because I was looking around. Okay. So, okay. I did the thing where I marked the location for how to get out. I would have loved to have found more diamonds, but I guess 4 isn't terrible. That's enough for a pick, or a sword or something if I want to. 2 swords, technically. But yeah, I was worried that worried that I wouldn't find anything in here, but it ended up being a gigantic cave system, so pretty satisfied with that. Might as well get some of this on the way back still. Is it worth getting it with the... I guess I have the fortune pick. I may as well use it. The little one. So I think I could come back with the diamond one, and it has enough health to not have to worry too much about just mining everything with it. I don't know if it had unbreaking. It might have done. I know it has fortune 3. I don't know if it has unbreaking on it. I could also make myself a little actual base. Oh, there's a huge cavern down there. An actual base. So that I can have like a bed and stuff, and like a chest for putting stuff away. That'd probably be a good idea. Just so I can be down here longer. But I only came here for the iron, and I have some iron now, so... I don't need to keep on keeping on in this location. That's unsettling. I'm pretty sure I dropped my bow at some point. That was a really good bow. Am I going to go back and find it? Yes, I am. That had a lot of buffs on it. I need that bow. I have no idea where it went. I don't know how I lost it. Wow, what? Where? I mean, it's going to be in that room, for sure. I definitely would not have intentionally thrown it on the ground. So it must have been when I was quickly organizing my inventory to, like, grab some more blocks to block water. I wouldn't have thrown it in the trash hole. I used it pretty recently, too. I shot the skeleton that was, or something that was coming at me. So... I know it's got to be pretty much, like, in the middle of, like, the room somewhere. How'd that happen? How did I drop my bow? Like, I must have just dropped, like, picked it up in my inventory and then dropped it out the side without thinking. Ah, it's gonna be devastating to lose that, but... It's not the end of the world, I guess. But it sure does suck. I don't even know how to repair a bow. It's not in the shadows. Where was the last place I, like, organized my inventory? Is it up here? Okay, well, it wasn't you. I mean, it hasn't been that long, so it shouldn't have despawned if it's still around. Or if I did drop it down here, I mean. Oh, but I don't know where I would have dropped it. That's the problem. I don't remember when I last organized my inventory. I had like a few blocks on me that I just chucked randomly. And I might have accidentally also thrown the bow. Oh, tragic. How'd that happen, man? How did that happen? I genuinely have no idea what happened. It didn't break, right? Definitely not. I had like half health left. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, that sucks. That had power 5 on it. I'm pretty sure. The power 4 or power 5. It was a really good bow. Can the bats like steal items out of my hand or something? There's no way I can find it. It's just like not around. All right. Yeah, Rippo. I should have named it. Then I would be attached to it and it wouldn't have happened. So I would have talked to it. It would have a name. Alright, well, I guess that's that. I'll make an effort to enchant another bow. It won't get 3. It won't get infinity arrows, power 5, and like knockback 3 or whatever. Like that bow was so good. You don't think that it would have helped? I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, I mean, but I might have realized earlier that I dropped it, and I'd have a better idea of where it got dropped at. If that were the case. But I guess it's too late to like worry about now. It's definitely despawned by now. Just checking the holes that I dug. Just in case there might be where I had where I was digging. No. They're gonna just be more upset if I had named it and then lost it. Maybe, yeah. Just don't know how it happened. It's like it must have been when I was organizing my inventory, but like I'm usually like fairly, you know, careful about that kind of thing. I guess it wasn't one of my like normal tools. Well, no, it wouldn't have been organizing my inventory. If it was while I was in, if I was organizing my inventory, I would have moved it around somewhere else in the inventory. I must have pressed Q by accident when I was using it. Because I had 10, like, stone blocks in my inventory in its place. And I definitely would not have, done that on purpose. I would not have put stone blocks in my bow slot. So I must have slipped and just pressed Q accidentally. Which means there's no idea, I would have no idea when that happened. Still just hoping to come across it while I'm wandering. Man, I should still gather some more iron while I'm here. Can you? I don't have a bow anymore. I can't shoot creepers from far away now. I wanted to try getting over to here and grabbing this. But yeah, I can always enchant another one. It won't be as good, but it'll... And also, I have to get to level 30 again to, like, level up my enchants. Some bones and arrows down there. I think the only way up is just to climb the waterfall, basically. I think that's how I ended up doing it. I may have to figure out how to, like, make a... I may make, like, a ladder shaft all the way up at some point. From, like, the ground. The very, like, deep ground. This is not annoying at all. Okay, we're back mostly up. I guess I need to keep going. Yeah, I think I'll need... I'm gonna guess I'll need, like, more ladders than I have. But I can definitely get some ladders going on this place. It's near the portal, so I know where this is. I don't know where the bottom of the dungeon is, where all the deep slate is, but I can build up from one of the pillars. Later. Though it's raining. It knows. I didn't bring a horse along on this journey, because I knew I'd have to be jumping up and down a lot. I just have to walk through my forest. Well, run and sprinting through my forest. One of these days, I don't know if I am going to commit to this. I'd like to try Daggerfall. Because I remember people talking about Daggerfall's, like, world being gigantic and open, and, like... I'm always curious about, like, open world games where the world is, like, actually, like, open and gigantic. Because it's very uncommon, for obvious reasons. Daggerfall's still smaller than Arena? I don't know... I don't know anything about Arena. Like, I know it's the first one, but... I don't know anything about it. But Daggerfall has more depth? I mean, that makes more sense. But, like, I want to try it. But the problem is, like... I have tried it to make sure it could run. And those controls are just abysmal. You know, like, I really could not get a handle on the controls. Like, I'm sure I'd like it, but... Like, the game is, like, I imagine quite brutal, generally speaking. Because it's an old game. Old games are like that. But, like, the controls, like, it had, like Mountain Blade positioning attacks, I think. Like you attack like with your mouse, like that kind of thing, right? Which in theory is cool, but in practice is really frustrating. The Unity version made the controls much more nuanced than the original. Okay. But it's one of those ones I do want to try at some point, like even on stream. I don't know necessarily on stream, but on stream was the intention. I think that'd be kind of fun, but I know it'll be a struggle and frustrating as well. So I'm kind of on the fence about that one. I want to see how to make things out of amethyst. I didn't have the ability to see them in the other place. It was like a block of the deep stuff. There was this spyglass, which is copper. I can do that. This thing? No, that's crying obsidian. There was like 3 things, I'm pretty sure, that you could make with it, but maybe this was one of them, I guess. Yeah. There was definitely something with... There was definitely like a block. This. Calibrated skulk sensor. I don't know what that is, but... That's the thing I was looking at. Okay. So there's some sort of thing that I don't understand what it is or meant to be. But I can make this. Ooh. What are you doing over there? Standing? Disgusting. You steal my crops over there? Hmm? I can go be the creepy person staring out their window in, like, New York apartments with their... Oh, never mind, I can't. I can't, I made my stuff too big. Have, like, the telescope set up and be like, oh no, it's for stargazing. But it's, like, pointed at the neighbor's apartment complex. Also in a city notoriously full of smog. Probably not great to try getting any sort of view of the stars. If you can get through the first dungeon in the first session, you say you can come far. In terms of difficulty, it had kind of like first 2 Fallout games, in that you don't level up the skill set. If you don't level up the skill set for the early weaponry, then you really won't come far. Well, I haven't played the first 2 Fallouts, unfortunately. I wanted to play the second one, because I heard the first one's fine, but the second one's better. But I do want to play those at some point. I haven't decided if I want to do the first one, or the second one, or both. I do want to play them. And I don't have any interest in playing Arena, but I did want to play Daggerfall. And I don't want to play Morrowind that badly, but if I hit 1,000 followers, I'll play Morrowind on stream. There's not like a reason I don't want to play Morrowind. I just like have played it in the past and liked it back then, but don't think I'd like it very much now. But I might be wrong. It could be good. I'm willing to try it. Yeah, we'll see. Still possible to win, but whether you hit or not depends on the hit rate of your character. Compatibility with a weapon, general armor class, the opponents you're fighting. Yeah, like D&D. I remember being told it was a lot more like Dungeons and Dragons than the sequels. Where you actually had to worry about, like, enemy stats. And, like, it rolls to hit. That sort of like that in Morrowind too. Yeah, it was. I don't know how to what extent, but I know Morrowind had a chance to hit system. That a lot of people complain about, which I didn't have a huge problem with, but I didn't love. Because, I mean, like, it wasn't, like, a huge deal that you miss your attacks, but I would rather that all attacks would hit, and it would just be, like, damage. You know? I guess maybe it was meant to imply that the creature that you were attacking was, like, dodging or something. That would make some sense, but they couldn't, like, with the technology, make them actually dodge. But having like, swinging a sword and then just having it not hit was kind of frustrating. Because if I take a sword in real life, no matter how trained I am with the sword, and I swing it at someone, and they, you know, and I hit them with it, you know, it'll probably do some damage. But that's a very minor complaint. I don't think I mind that much, like missing attacks and stuff. I think I'd have a lot more tolerance for it now, especially. Back then, when I played it originally, when it first came out, I think I probably would have been a lot more annoyed about it. Come on. Where are you? Ah, there you go. We've almost got the sheep in here now. Just a little bit more. Bapping him with the flat of the blade. Yeah, I mean, that still hurts, though. Like, it hurts us probably significantly less than, you know, slicing him up with the sword part, or the sharp part, but, like, you know, getting hit with a metal slab still hurts. It just isn't, like, lethal, probably. But again, I think it's meant to imply that the creature is, like, dodging your attacks, not that you're, you know, not hitting them exactly. Alright, come on. Cow in the way. Let's go. Everybody out. Come on. That pen's for the cows now. Until I kill them, because they keep trying to get out. But yeah, I'd love to try out Daggerfall, see how it is. That's probably one of those games that is going to be like really hit or miss. I'll either continue playing it or I'll play it once and then never again. But I don't know when I'll even get a chance or attempt to play it. Just eventually. It's a plan. And again, Morrowind is one of those ones that's like, that's a follower goal. I'll get around to it when I hit 1,000 followers. Provided everybody's still interested. Well, even if they aren't interested, I'll still probably play it, because I said I would. Even if people are begging me not to play Morrowind, I'm going to play it at 1,000, no matter what. Don't play it, it's old and bad. Ah, please. It's not beloved. People hate it. They always have. Boo, Morrowind. And it's going to be like that. This was going to be like, I'm like, nah, I gots to. I promised. I never break promises. You know the deal. You escape, you die. course. That sheep came right back in. I need this sheep. There you. Is there any more sheep over there? Try check. Over here. One there. Yeah, that's the last sheep right there. Oh, never mind. That's the last sheep right there. You'd imagine that a double-edged sword might be easier to injure opponents with for a novice, provided they don't get too botched up before the skirmish unfolds. I mean, yeah. Or I think a club would probably be just a better option for a novice. There's no wrong way to use a club, really. Swing it. You don't have to worry about edge alignment or anything like that. As long as the hit lands. Also, famously, spears are incredibly easy to use for peasants. People who aren't trained militarily. So, I think Morrowind has spears. Are clubs and cudgeons the same thing? I think there is a difference. I think one has like more weight at the head, maybe, or maybe one's made of leather. I don't remember, or has like leather strips on it. There's a lot of different types of like blunt instruments for beating people with that are all kind of fairly similar. Okay. Where's that last sheep? There was one last sheep somewhere. There you are. Come on. Out of the way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure. Oh, I didn't check to see if there's any sheep in the chicken pen. There is. There's one, at least. Problem is getting them out of there is gonna be rough. What are you guys doing in here? I don't understand why you're in here. There's also a pig in here for some reason. Come on, get away from the door. I don't know how many rabbits I have, but I know I have more than one, so it's okay that that one escaped. Gareth's blackjack would be a cludgeon. Gareth from the Thief series. I haven't played Thief, but yeah, a blackjack is a type of, well, it's a type of mace. I don't know, it's a type of blunt weapon used for hitting things. I don't know if it'd be a cudgeon or a cludgeon or whatever, but it's a leather, like a blackjack is a leather like thing that you hit people with. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a blunt instrument for hitting people. I don't know the specific definition of it. Let's see if I can get that rabbit back in the enclosure with carrot. Even though you shouldn't feed carrots to rabbits. There's a widely sort of accepted snack for carrots, or carrots for creatures. Can you get in here, please? Come on. Stop getting out. Man, are you kidding me with this nonsense? How many of these chickens am I gonna have to kill? Get over here, now, all of you. Good. Where's the damn rabbit? You, come over here. This way. I don't want to go, no, don't go down here, don't go down here. Over here. I know you can get up that ledge, come on. Over here. Good, good, good. Up here, up here. Up here. Over here. I know you can do it. Come on, I believe in you. Over here, come on. No, come on, over here. Oh god, you're useless. This way. Up here. You can definitely come up here. Hey, come on. Come on. What are you doing, man? Don't make me kill you. I'll do it. You like carrots. You're a rabbit. In a video game. That's how this works. There. Jeez. It's the chicken and rabbit enclosure. No cows allowed. No pigs either. Okay. Ah, what? Oh, sorry, I might have been, I probably should read the rest of chat. The old Spyglass Interactive, then mercilessly exhumed by Ubisoft, followed promptly by borrowing the series after showing it to the newer generation. I know nothing about it. You don't know the word kludgeon, and searching for it's not giving helpful results? Probably mistaken now that you think about it. You meant bludgeon. Ah, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, there's cudgel. Cudgel is just a synonym for club. Yeah, cudgel is the word I thought you were using. Or a cudgeon? Cudgel? Yeah, cudgel or bludgeon. That makes sense. Conflating those words makes sense. They're similar. In that they mean vaguely similar things. I need to turn these eggs into something. Can you cook egg? No. What is egg used for? I mean, aside from pumpkin pie and, like, cake. There should be more uses for cake, for egg. It's baffling that there's, like, not. The inventory is very full of egg. D&D blunt damage is also called bludgeoning damage. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. If you, like, you know, hit somebody over the head with, like, a baseball bat, you say you bludgeon them, right? What the heck? Why am I getting notifications at 2:30 in the morning, man? Shut up. What are you doing? I don't care that the UV index will be high, man. Okay, go to the damn app and tell it to shut up. It must have updated and then, like, just automatically turned on notifications. But why is it doing it so early in the morning? Can it hear me talking and know that I'm, like, not asleep or something? I hate technology, man. It sucks. Off. Notifications off. Jesus. There. It's the only app that's notified me in like 10 years. Because I've turned it off every time. I don't know what happened and why it's suddenly notifying me. Weather has happened. I know. Sometimes also used for fall damage and getting crushed. Though sometimes it's just force damage. Yeah, it's fine, you know? Everybody likes getting bludgeoning damaged in a video game. It's a fun word. Alright. Everybody here. How does sheep get in here, man? What in the world? I should have painted that sheep pink. And just let it hang out with the cows. Or the pigs, I mean. That'd have been funny. Okay, the animals are now officially properly separated other than the rabbits and the chickens. But I don't know how to separate them, really. I mean, I know how to separate them, I don't know what to do. I almost attacked the cat. Because it looked like the chicken. Okay, I need to go get some freaking sugar. And grind up those pumpkins and pie. I think it's easier to go from the top down. Alright, well, it still misses a couple. I guess a cross like this is probably okay. Oh no, because then it still hits. Oh, I guess if I lined myself up correctly, it wouldn't have done. Like, line myself up here would have been fine. Kind of. Nah, still fall in. I think my cool, like, waterfall plan might have been not the best, just because it's a bit difficult to harvest efficiently. I keep on knocking out the plants. Oh well. I wonder if cactuses still, like, explode when they get placed next to something. There used to be a way to make a cactus farm where you'd have, like, a cactus, like, here, and you'd have, like, a block up, like, up a layer. I guess I could just demonstrate like this. It'd be a cactus farm where you could, like, put a cactus here, then have a block go, like, right there. That way when the cactus, like, grew, it would pop the block and then drop on the ground. I'm not sure if that still works. I don't know why it worked to begin with. It was interesting. If you were to quiz me about Smash Ultimate, I would fail immediately. I don't play fighting games. And ask you the first DLC character, which came from Microsoft, what would you guess? Oh, I know it's Minecraft Steve. Because it was a big deal. But I don't know anything else about it. People made a big deal about it when it happened. But I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for, like, people memeing on it. Maybe too specific. Yeah. If you had said, like, first DLC character, I would not have known. But because you specified Microsoft, I knew. How do you make pumpkin pie? Is it just... Does it take flour? Or does it take wheat, I mean? I don't know what it makes. Pumpkin pie. No, it's just sugar. I was right the first time. It's weird that eggs stack in 15. Try 16. Okay, there's some of them gone. I need to go get some of those pumpkins that are just like hanging out in the field. Game? Thank you. I guess it's also not too well stated since Minecraft didn't make any characters of their own. The thing is, it actually wasn't Minecraft, Steve. It's a common misconception. Minecraft also bought another studio, which arrived beforehand. Oh, interesting. Then I don't know that one then. Probably. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie? The Banjo-Kazooie in Smash? Donkey Kong? Oh, Banjo-Kazooie is okay. Donkey Kong's rare too, isn't it? Or is that something else? Maybe I'm misremembering. No, Donkey Kong's definitely not rare. Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. I know rare is Banjo-Kazooie and oh god, what is it? What else does Rare do? That's what I was gonna say Nathan Drake game, but I think that's Naughty Dog. I don't think that's Rare. Yeah, I knew that Donkey Kong was made by Nintendo. That was me trying to like remember the other one that I was thinking of. I knew it wasn't Donkey Kong. I'm trying to remember what other game was made by Rare that I have played, but I can't remember. Spyro? Conquer? Spyro was Insomniac, I think. Conquer was? Okay. Or was it Ratchet and Clank that was Insomniac? I don't remember. I need to figure out a reliable way to find my food that is cooked. And also the ingredients I need to cook certain meals. I don't know. I mean, I guess I only use sugar for pumpkin pies, so I guess it's fine to keep it down here. Various meats. Those are cooked. Those are not. Those are not. I don't know what to do with that. Golden carrot, golden apple, mushrooms, sugar. There you go. I guess that's better. I don't know why I had seeds in that chest. Or nuggets. I guess the nuggets were used for making the melons. That I can't eat for whatever reason. Okay. You always mix up Insomniac and Sucker Punch. I don't even remember Sucker Punch. I mean, I recognize the name, but I don't remember who they or what they did. And there's Face Punch, devs behind Gary's Mod and Rust. I wasn't aware that Gary's Mod and Rust were by the same devs. Sucker Punch made Sly Cooper and the Infamous series. Oh, I never played Sly Cooper, but I really liked Infamous. I always liked games with alignment systems. As a concept. I'm devastated that Fable, the new one, isn't going to have one. I'm also really wondering what's going to happen with that new Fable game, because I haven't heard anything about it in a while, and the last, like, 3 have been cancelled, so I'm kind of getting nervous. Guess I'll take a Power 2 bow to replace my old bow. I should probably check and see if there's any enchantments for bows right now that are worth taking. Breaking 3, nah. About crossbow. Piercing 4? I guess that's probably pretty good. I don't know what piercing is going to do. I'm not going to enchant this bow. I just want to make sure it's there so I can check it. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I have my diamonds that I could use. I have some emeralds I can use. I did just change all of my sugarcane into sugar instead of paper. Had I made it into paper, I could have traded it at the librarian for emeralds. Yeah, 24 for an emerald. I don't need any more eggs, thank you though. I appreciate your work, but I really do not need any more eggs. I have so many eggs. I guess I could cull the chickens and stop the egg production a bit. But I like the chickens. Is anybody actually working over here? Also, I don't know what's going on with that farm. I don't know why they're always hanging out in that field. They have houses. I've made an effort to give them beds and, like, houses, but they're just hanging out in that pen always. The librarian doesn't even make sense to be in there, because that's not, like, anywhere near the library. Like, we have the... I don't know what... apparently a farmer lives in here, even though it's meant to be like an alchemist or something. Or the leather... I guess it's supposed to be a leather worker, because I think the leather worker works with the cauldron. Point is, it's not supposed to be a farmer. I guess I do have a lot of farmers, too. There's a librarian in here, too, and this is the fletching area. Frostwalker 2 and Protection 1. And the glass... Can you cull something out of existence, or is culling more something like after like pruning? Cull, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know this 100%, but I'm pretty sure means to like lower it to a manageable amount. Like it's like getting rid of overpopulation. I'm pretty sure is what culling is. Like if there's too much of something, you cull them back to like a manageable amount. I think. But it's a word I've only ever like used in context, so I've never looked up the actual definition. Pruning? Okay, yeah, it's like pruning. I know a lot of words through context alone, unfortunately. Well, I guess it's not that unfortunate. It means occasionally I'll say something wrong, but I'm usually correct. contextual learning is very common. But like I always worry when I get questioned on something and I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure it means this, and then it's like, you know, like 70% of the time I'm right, and then the other 30% I'm like, well, I didn't know. Okay. Everything's looking good. Everything's fine. We got our sheep enclosure finally figured out. All the sheep are there. Finally. We've separated out the sheep. I need to put like lanterns on top of that probably. I don't actually know if creatures can spawn on just gonna chop some wood to get up there. I don't know if creatures can actually spawn on platforms. I think they didn't used to be able to. But I think now if it's a flat surface, they can. So, we'll put some up here, just to be safe. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, that lantern immediately oxidized. Damn, the tick on that was fast. Okay, I don't think I need any lanterns on the outside of this. We got lanterns on top, so. And we got lanterns on the inside as well. There's nothing going to be spawning in or around the barn. There might be like an area or two in the field that doesn't have a torch. That maybe something will spawn, but I don't know for sure. Probably safe to assume that it's fine. How common are the flying mobs? Oh, the little blue things? I've only seen 2 of them. And they were like in a cage. And I freed them, and then they followed me. And so I didn't want them to despawn, so I genuinely feel kind of bad about this. I tied them up and to like posts. So they wouldn't fly away and leave me, because I thought they were cute and I didn't want them to go, but I didn't know how they worked. I also didn't want them to keep following me, because I didn't want them to die. So I like, that was part of the reason. It wasn't just that I was trying to, like, keep them. I wanted them to, like, not die. So it was a twofold. I didn't want them to despawn, I don't want them to die. So now they're chained up in my home. Anyway. They were one of the things since you last played. Oh, the hostile ones? Was it dropped ectoplasm? Oh, the things in the sky. How common are they? I don't know. It seems related to, like, sleep. I find if I don't... I think if you don't sleep for too long, they pop up. But when you sleep, they go away. And they only spawn at night. So I'm not sure how it works. But I noticed that sleeping got rid of them, and then if I forgot to sleep for a couple of days, they would attack me. They're a bit startling, but they're not very strong. We need more armor, now that I have iron again. Because the armor I have is busted. There you go. Okay, we want to put this away. Keep the spyglass because it's fun. I run out of inventory space in here. What's not valuable? After all. Stone doesn't go in there. Bone meal doesn't go in there. Glowstone dust can go in the dirt box, I guess. Redstone is probably dirt box as well. Redstone block can go in the... Well, I guess these are valuable. The glowstone's not very valuable, but the redstone is. Gold nuggets. I can turn into gold bricks. I mean blocks. No, ingots. Right? Just do like this. Yeah. So let's do that to consolidate. Regular bricks can go in the stone box. Paper can go in plant matter. No, I can go in tools. Bone meal out of there. Quartz, I don't know what to do with. That can stay there. Flint is valuable. Glistening melons are probably valuable. Block of amethyst can go in the block chest. Leather can go in the monster drops. Clay can go in sand. Maybe. Blocks of lapis, those can go upstairs with the enchanting stuff. Can you juke to some tunes? Yeah. I'll chuck on... What was this one? Tears? Yeah, this one, I remember this one was called Tears, but it's like, actually like boppin' for some reason. Oh yeah, you gotta turn off the actual music, because otherwise it just overwrites it. Does the jukebox still require diamond to craft? Yeah, it does. That's not monster drum. I don't know what to do with this. Oh, downstairs. Good. I don't know why it's called Tears. But it's good. Alright, I think that's organized well enough for now. So I don't know what to do with the quartz. Just have it. Melons, or I don't know what to do with those. Maybe the pigmen would like those. They're melons made of gold. Or with gold in them, I guess. Oh, I forgot to like empty out the sack. How embarrassing. That goes in here. That's monster drops, monster drops. That's a food. Got plant matter. It reminds you of Tears of Laura from Silent Hill 2. I've never played Silent Hill. One of the best songs thereof. Really? Well, good. Maybe got that one. That one's pretty good. That one's fun. We also got this one. I don't know if that's good. I don't remember any of them. I also got this one. This one I'm pretty sure is really good. I mean, they're all good, but like I'm pretty sure this one's like really good. Akira Yamaoka? 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 Yamaoka. How does Japanese work again? It's been too long. Akira Yamaoka, I'm guessing, is Yoshi, so to speak. Very good. Yeah, I don't have any, like, favorite composers, really. I mean, Daft Punk's my favorite band. But as far as, like, video game composers and stuff, I can't say that I know enough to have a favorite. Dunno. Okay, we got torches again. Goes in the bag. Lanterns are for decoration. They can stay there. I might try something silly. I'm gonna take more than one just in case. I don't plan to play much longer today. I'm gonna end it at the... what do you call it? Like the 3-hour mark. I'm gonna leave the music. But, I wanted to test something before I did. Oop, let's go, Neum. It's been 3 hours. Yeah, but the ads haven't played. I go based on when the ads play. If I get below a certain ad density, then Twitch gives me less money. Which sounds kind of greedy, but it's not that I'm greedy as much as I get like a significant amount less money if if there's not a density of like 3 hours of ads per, or 3 minutes of ads per hour. So if I stream for 3 hours, I have to wait until after the third running of ads. Otherwise, the ad density isn't high enough to maintain the 50-50 split or whatever it is. So, I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes or so. 5 to 10 minutes. Until the ads play. I could play them manually, but I figure I was doing something, so didn't really need to. It's going to take a very long time, I just realized, because I didn't bring any blocks with me. I did bring my ladders. I don't know that I'll need them, but I have them. Ow. Okay, where am I going right now? I guess I want to go, like, to the deep spots, primarily. I guess, like, here-ish is fine. I do realize now that I didn't bring any water with me. I'm pretty sure there was a big pool of water behind one of these walls, where I got really annoyed that it kept flooding me every time I tried to mine. But where was that? I don't know. It's a long way down. Ah, here's the amethyst. Okay. This is kind of where I wanted to be. I don't remember where that water is still, but I know it's over here somewhere. There's some water. That's not the one I'm looking for, though. Is it up here? It is up here. Okay. So now I need to go back to where that big drop is. Actually, maybe I'll just go here. This is like a very notable place. I'm gonna do this. Like that. Okay, so the plan is, if this works how I think it does, I've only experimented a little bit. I don't know how big that goes to. So if I do this, does this work? No. Why? Does it only work if I do this? Maybe. If it's on top like that, and then I do this, does that work? No, you do have to go one at a time. Oh, I was really hoping you didn't have to do that. I didn't bring any blocks with me for this. Oh, crap. Alright, well, I didn't even count. How do I even tell if they're done? Whatever. I like to make little sounds when you break them. Okay, let's try this then. Okay, what I need to do is, firstly, block this so it doesn't keep on pushing me away. Although doing that's not going to help, because I'm going to have to... block the entire thing. Oops, button. Oh well. I might just forego the amethyst for now, just to get this done. Okay, so if I do that, I'm gonna have to block it, of course, but whatever. Actually, you know what I might do? I might even knock this down one block further so it doesn't do that. If it goes into like a pit, it won't flow. That's like the thing with water in Minecraft. Somehow. Or maybe that's lava. Water might just spread. It does, yeah. Water spreads. I don't think lava does. Well, whatever. If I put it like up there, it works fine. If I put it like there, then there, then there, then it spreads. What the hell happened to my water? Did I grab it too fast? Oh, no, I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. Look, it's been a while, right? I haven't had to make an infinite water source in some time. There. I hope this works. I'm not going to do it all right now. I'm just kind of curious, because it's going to take way too long if I do it right now. It looks like it works. Watch me do this and then not have to worry about it at all, because it just doesn't... The cave just ends. So I think this pulls down. Right? I'm gonna die if I do this. Yeah, that pulls down. Okay. This one pulls up. I found a problem with my my experiment here. It's that I can't move because somebody's making the water not work correctly. Why is it putting out like that? It shouldn't do that. Well, anyway, the idea is, if I can get into the damn thing, is that this is supposed to push you up, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Pushes you really up. And you drown because you forgot to break the block above you before you went up there. So that pushes you all the way up, and then you can dig up from there. And just, like, make an elevator. But again, I don't have, like, infinite water, so I'd have to do this one at a time, and it would take a long time. So I'm going to use the ladders to get up there, and then I'll break them as I go next time to do this. Or I'll just drop it in the water, it's fine. But again, I'm really far down, so I'm not sure how long this will take. I don't imagine it'll take that long. Guess depends on how hard the blocks end up getting. But I'm only doing this one for now. There's no lava. I didn't think to, like, count the number of blocks I had to go down for, so I'll probably just be in here for some time. I remember I did this in Vintage Story too, but in Vintage Story it takes a lot longer to mine blocks. I wanted to get to the top of a mountain because it had like ice on top of it, and I wanted to check it out. So I just went into a mountain and dug upwards and just kept putting down ladders as I was going. It took so long. I had some nice trees up there too. So I took the trees. Well, that's not good. Good thing I was already on a ladder to stop it from suffocating me. I need food. I need food, please. It's got like click protection. I've talked about this before. It's really annoying to me. It like prevents you from like clicking too quickly sometimes. So if you're like doing something and you click like really fast, it like stops you from like doing it. It puts the stuff back where it was if you close the menu. Oh, we've got to water. I'm gonna leave that water there actually, because that'll make it a lot easier for me to get up. Ah, yay! Oh, creeper! What the hell? How are you in the water, man? It was a nice place to come out. If it wasn't for all the monsters. All these fireflies everywhere. I'm just gonna put one of these down so I can find it. I don't know where I am. I know that that way is the forest, so that's probably where I want to go. Although, I think that's the ice cap mountain. No, it's just stone. Okay, that's definitely my torches over there. Let's figure out where that ravine is. Not ravine. Figure out where the ice cap mountain is so I can actually find the horse to take me back home. There's the portal. It's a portal. I assume it's the portal. It is the portal. Away! Meow. Supposedly the horse can go on or go through the two wide bridges. I wonder why I wasn't able to get through before. Is it because of the... No, it works perfectly fine. I swear I wasn't able to go through before. I like that I keep going into like the acacia forest and just stops the rain completely. There you go. Thanks, Neum. Good work. Okay, let's put our stuff away and then end my stream, because I'm a little tired. Oh, I brought my disc with me. Whoops. Put that on while we organize. But yeah, it's, I don't know if it was a particularly fruitful stream. I guess I did get a bunch of iron, which is something I was trying to get. So, I suppose that did pretty well. We could swap this to something else. I guess we'll go back to enchant gear, maybe. Yeah, just gear. New bow. Name it. Animal enclosures are done. I might need to separate rabbits from chickens. More workplaces. That one can stay. This is not the song I thought it was. It's still a nice song, though. Very good for winding down. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for me then. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, lurking, all that. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Playing... probably farming sim? Don't know for sure yet. That's the plan, but could change. We'll see. But I'm out of here, so take care. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye!